Jack, what is innovative teaching?
It is creative teaching that a teacher does.
I think innovative teaching is when teachers make new and fun ideas to make teaching fun.
It's when teachers come up with new ideas to teach the class and so the class can have some fun.
To me, that's something that teachers can do to make class more fun and easier to learn.
Innovative teaching is when a teacher uses good ideas to help their students learn things better than normal work.
One of my classes that I was in here, we actually built a website in our Spanish class, and and we actually had to build like a tourist site. So we had to do our own research, and while we were building this website for people to come see, and we had to research all the interesting sites in that country and do them all in Spanish. And one thing that we did was, instead of the teacher grading everything we did, one of our student partners graded it before we actually turned it in. So we were actually kind of cooperating this website to make it bigger and better.
Basically, we had a set of debates every day for a couple weeks, and at first I wasn't that good at getting my point across. Our teacher would give us a partner and let us flip a coin to decide who got to argue which side. And as the time went on, I realized I got a lot better. My public speaking skills improved, and I was really good at refuting arguments and things like that, and I didn't even know I was learning. It just made learning really, really fun.
In one of my classes, a teacher helped us remember literary terms in a unique way. She gave us all a balloon and told us to blow it up, and we drew a face on one side and we drew traits about the character on the other side. And when the balloon was blown up, then it had all the traits, and it was a round character because you could see all of them. And when we deflated it, it was a flat character because you can only see one trait, and it helps you remember everything.
One example would be when we were in Miss Riley's class. In Miss Riley's biology class, we were looking for a way to understand her notes. Instead of notes, Miss Riley took us around to different stations and let us interact with scientists.
By doing this, she not only helped us, but the whole class. We had a fun and productive scientific experience.
In 8th grade, it was all through middle school, teachers would have like their groups or whatever, and they would have certain groups, and they would have hands-on things like writing on the desk and just like having problems like that, and going up to the board and doing stuff on the board and just stuff like that.
In 2nd grade, my teacher, Miss Doyle, she decided that we needed to go outside and learn all the elements. So what she did was she built a fireplace, she put a bucket of water out there, a fan, and a whole bunch of rocks. And she also had other stations where we could there was soda bottles, you turn them upside down, they made a hurricane. She had like a little fan that would push wind in your face, make like a tornado. She had a whole bunch of rocks that would fall down the hill.
Class that was really, really creative was these little clickers, and you could answer with multiple choice, or they could have you type in the number, and it helped me because you could see the percentage of who got the answer right and who got it wrong. And I got to see what I did wrong, what I did right, and it helped me on the test for later on.
Mr. King had us make Romeo and Juliet Facebook pages for people, like their profiles, and it helped us understand how their motives and stuff in the story, and it was really fun too. No one expected to be. Most of Romeo's were like sappy love stuff for Juliet too. It was fun.
Example is when I was in elementary school and in the 5th grade, my teacher, Mr. Carroll, he gave us raps to learn about math class, and it helped me a lot to learn how to do division and a lot of other math problems.
8th grade science teacher, she used to take us outside if somebody broke a rule, and she'd blow things up and show what would go wrong, so we wouldn't want to accidentally get hurt.
Here in my Spanish 4 class, Senora Amos and everyone were learning about a story called Juan Bobo, and everyone in the class was struggling to understand the story. So Miss Amos had a wonderful idea. Is there any way else we could learn how to do this story? Because y'all obviously aren't getting it, and we were like, can we act it out? And so she had the idea that we'd write a script and we'd do our own production and watch it afterwards. And so once we had written the script all together, completely in Spanish, we acted it out, and then by the end, everyone truly understood what Juan Bobo was all about.